Alright guys, welcome to another video. Before we dive right into this guys, if you're new to the channel and watching for the first time, please consider subscribing. So smash the subscribe button, do it for me guys. If you're already a subscriber and like the content, hit your notification bell so you know the next time I post some new content. And if you did like today's video, post some comments, like it, give me a thumbs up guys, and send this out to YouTube universe, alright? So I'm just going to dive right into this guys, how to deal with stress, how to deal with stress as a man, alright? Guys, in today's society, there's a lot of mad stuff going on today, right, in today's world. There's a lot of depression, there's a lot of high depression guys, and men are suffering from this more and more and more and more. There's high amounts of depression, and a lot of this is connected to men's lifestyles and men being generally low value, and it's maybe not their fault. They are maybe low value because they don't watch channels like mine, alright? No, but they are low value. They are engaging in simp type behaviour. They are engaging in a low beta behaviour. They are not on the path and purpose. They are not trying to become better men, alright? The better men that don't develop the abilities, guys, and working themselves to develop these coping strategies that alpha males have, because alpha males cope like beasts, alright? So that's what I want to do this video, to give you some tips on fixing this, alright? So guys, it's straight in. This society today is just mental, so we need to cope with stress, right? As a man, you should be able to cope with stress. That's what a man does. A man deals with things. A man just gets on with it and they will deal with it. Unlike the females, they will not really cope with stress as well as a man. But I'm not saying all men. There's a lot of men out there that don't cope with it. They're just beta in mindset. They're just beta in their values. They're just beta in their behaviours, alright? So some of these practices will start helping you create better defenses against stress, guys, alright? So this predominantly comes down to your habits, guys. It's the habits you're forming, alright? You need to start doing things that builds up your defense systems, alright? So you need to, as I did in my video, watch my video in cold showers. You need to start, guys, taking cold showers, alright? You need to do this, because what cold showers does is it gets you used to stress, guys, because cold showers causes you the stress hormone to build up in your body. It gives you that that chemical reaction that causes your body to go into produce cortisol and go into stress, alright? And when you keep taking cold showers, guys, and do this on a regular basis, alright, you start to develop, it does something to you guys, it really does. You start to develop better stress coping mechanisms, alright? Going under cold water is mental. Watch my video on cold showers, guys. Go and watch that video on cold showers, and I'm going to do a follow-up on that, alright? So if you've not watched that video, you really need to watch it, guys. It will give you some insight into cold showers. And I've been doing that now for 2 weeks, and I'm going to give you an update, but not in this video. We'll give it further down the line. Second way to cope better with stress, guys, is you need to start hitting the gym and weight training, alright? Or exercising. You need to exercise, guys. Exercise builds up natural endorphins, alright? Exercise builds up natural endorphins. Exercise causes it's like cortisol release, and specifically when I'm saying exercise, you should be weight training, guys. I've said this before, guys, and I'll say it again. All men, I think, universally should do some form of weight training. You don't need to beast it in the gym like I do, guys, alright? I've been training a very long time, alright? As you can see the results. But training causes you to go into a catabolic state, alright? When you're in a gym, you are subject to stress, alright? And you have to train in a specific way, guys. You have to train to push yourself to limits, to push your body. Certainly this is the way I train, alright? And this is a reaction, guys, to to dealing with stress levels, because ultimately when you're training hard and you're lifting weights, you're dealing with stress. You've got that challenge, you've got the stress of getting through that workout, the challenge of lifting that weight, the obstacle in front of you. Okay, so this weight training is very tantamount, guys, to your coping mechanisms. All right, weight training is very tantamount. Weight training so much over the years, guys, has got me through some really tough times. Honestly, it really has. My father passed away. Okay, my father passed away when I was 24, 25. I think 26, a long time ago. And the way I coped with that and what helped me get through with that, I really just hit the gym, guys. I really just hit the gym, and the gym gave me that coping mechanism to cope with that loss, to cope with the stress in general. And the gym has always helped me cope with the stress of life. It really has, guys. It's helped me to cope with the stress. It just does something to you. And as I say, not the normalized way of exercise, just a weight training. All right. So you want to take cold showers. You want to weight train, guys. All right. Another thing, guys, you want to do, right, is you want to be getting adequate sleep, right? Adequate sleep, guys. In today's society, we are sleep deprived, guys, all right? We are sleep deprived because of the system of living, okay? The way we're taught about the falsity of the 9 to 5, all right? The system which makes you work all hours a day, and then you're not getting enough sleep. You've got your other things, especially if people are in relationships, they've got all this other work to do, so they're not getting adequate sleep, guys. And when you get lack of sleep, all right, your coping mechanisms go down, guys. You get irritability, your coping mechanisms go down. You develop the cortisol levels go up. You develop stress. You just don't deal with some things as well as somebody who gets that 8-9 hours sleep. And I was very bad for this, guys, all right? Although my coping strategies were good, I was very bad with it. Sometimes it would get to me. So you need to get adequate sleep, guys. This helps you cope, right? And when you just have that 8-9 hours rest, your body's rested, your mind's rested, all right? And you just physically recharge, you're ready to go out for the next day. Sleep's a massive factor, along with your cold showers, your weights, all right? And this really helps. One more bonus one, guys, I'm going to tell you, and this is a difficult one for a difficult one for a lot of guys out there, all right? There's a lot of YouTube videos out about this. People are pro and cons of this kind of thing, but I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a while. Semen retention really helps you cope with stress, all right? Semen retention really helps you cope with stress, all right? If you're busting your nut, guys, constantly, right, and you're losing your life force, that energy force, all right? That energy force gives you the energy to deal with the obstacles of life, all right? Now, some people will argue with me on this. They say semen retention doesn't work. No, semen retention is a myth. It doesn't make any difference, guys. Believe me, semen retention makes a difference, all right? It really makes a difference. It does something to you. Your everything when you retain, right? It just balances you get less stressed out. You have the defenses and mechanisms to not let the outside world get to you. It's a powerful thing, semen retention, all right? So, and it's going to be a difficult one for a lot of guys to do, because too many of you guys are low value, and you're busting the nut to porn, guys. You're busting the nut constantly because you can't control your desires. And as I've told you before on this channel, you need to get a control, guys, of your desires. If you're not in control of your desires will control you, guys, and that leads down to a disastrous path. I've seen it with my friends. I've seen it with people, guys. If your desires are controlling you, if your desires are controlling your life, it's not gonna. You won't go down a good path, guys. You'll end up in a really bad path all right, because you can't control your desires. You have to be under control of your desires, all right? So, guys, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope this gave you some value. With that said, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Until the next video, hope to see you soon. And thanks for watching. Shiraz out. See you soon. Bye.